Okay, it will be a shorter episode today because next three chapters are very short. The whole commandment which I am commanding you today you shall keep and do, so that you may live and multiply, and enter and possess the land which Jehovah swore to your fathers. And you shall remember all the way that Jehovah your God has led you these 40 years in the wilderness, and will humble you and test you to know what is in your heart, whether you should keep his commandments or not. And he humbled you and let you go hungry. Oh, I have to do this so I know my mic is working. Let you go hungry. Recording, yeah? Okay. And fed you the manna, which you had never known, nor your fathers had ever known, so that he might make you know that man lives not by bread alone, but that man lives by everything that proceeds out from the mouth of Jehovah. Your clothing is not to wear out from upon you, nor did your foot sow these 40 years. Know then in your heart that a man disciplines his son, so Jehovah your God was disciplining you. Therefore keep the commandments of Jehovah your God, walking in his ways and fearing him. For Jehovah your God is bringing you to a good land, a land of water brooks and springs and fountains flowing forth in valleys and mountains water brooks. They were fucked. Brook. Meaning, come on, bro, give me the Oxford. I don't care what you say. I bullshit. Oxford. And I sped. I just drink water for the river. Okay. Waterfall springs and fountains flowing forth in valleys and in mountains. Average elevation in Israel. Israel. Highway. Afghanistan has the highest one. Wait, which is the highest one? Nepal. What about Bhutan? Boho something. Yep, that's about Israel. 508. Go here. Station. Okay. Whatever. So there are, okay, nice mountains then. In valleys and in mountains. A land of wheat and barley and vines and fig trees and pomegranates, a land of olive trees, with oil and of honey. A land in which you will eat bread without scarcity, you will not lack anything in it, and whose stones are iron, from whose mountains you can mine copper. Okay, let's see. Copper and iron in Israel. Copper is mined. Okay. Wikipedia, Valley. 10 million GDP is up or something. GDP by sector, GDP per capita. Whatever. They don't seem to have that much copper, but whatever, that's an idea. And you shall eat and be satisfied, and you shall bless Jehovah your God for the good land which he has given you. Be careful lest you forget Jehovah your God by not keeping his commandments and his ordinances and his statutes, which I'm commanding you today. Last, when you have eaten, and are satisfied, and have built fine houses dwelling in them, and your herd and your flock have multiplied, and your silver and gold have multiplied, and all that you have has multiplied, your heart be lifted up, and you forget Jehovah your God, him who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the safe house, who led you through the great and awesome wilderness. Fuck, great and awesome wilderness, yeah. Great and awesome. That's also something else. Are we special? I don't care about that. Huh? Book meaning. Okay. So type awesome. Okay, extremely impressive, something inspire, extremely well. Extremely impressive, daunting. What is daunting? So awesome means intimidating as well. Fuck me. Yeah, no. With its fiery serpents and scorpions and dirty ground, where there was no water, who brought forth water for you out of flint rock, who fed you manna in the wilderness which your fathers had never known, that he might humble you and that he might taste in order to do good for you in the end. And you say in your heart, my strength and the mind of my hands is gotten me this wealth, but you shall remember Jehovah your God, for it is he who gives you strength to gain wealth, so that he may establish his covenant, which he swore to your fathers, and it is this day. And if you forget Jehovah your God, and go after the other gods and serve them and bow to them, I testify against you today that you will surely perish, and like the nations which Jehovah is about to destroy before your face. But so you were replenished because you not listen to the voice of Jehovah your God. Wait, let me Google something. Percentage of Jewish people converting to other. Okay. Okay, let's test Google a wee bit. Do Jews own all banks? Let's see. World Jewish Congress. Basing their claims on protocols of fictional foreign kids, apparent Jews through the road and foster whether ghosts have repeatedly proven to hoax their main program shared and been online the myth-based assumption that have power cat and robot that of being anything else and interesting customers or elimination Yeah, that's just stupid. How can they own everything? They don't. So it's just people hating on people for no other reason than just funny. Should remember to call God gives strength to God. I like the nation, yeah. So, because you would not listen. So you perish because you would not listen to the voice of Jehovah here. Okay, next chapter. Hear, O Israel, you're about to cross over the Jordan this day in order to enter in this place. What did I screenshot here? I'm screenshotting something, but I don't remember what exactly I screenshotted. Let's see. Can you? Okay, you're working. Oh, that's the awesome part, yeah. Okay, don't save. You're about to cross over the Jordan this day in order to enter in and dispossess nations greater and mightier than you, cities that are big and fortified up to heaven, a people great and tall, the children of the Anakim, whom you know about, and of whom you have heard it said, who can stand before the children of Anak. Know therefore today that Jehovah your God is the one crossing over before you as a consuming fire. It is he who destroyed them, and it is he who subdued them before you. Oh, I have to check something really quickly, give me a second. Okay, let's keep going. Now therefore that Jehovah your God is the one crossing before you as a consuming fire. It is he who destroyed them, and it is he who subdued them before you, so that you may dispossess them and destroy them quickly, as Jehovah has said to you. Do not say in your heart when Jehovah your God drives them out from before you, because of my righteousness Jehovah has brought me in to possess this land. Rather, it is because of the wickedness of these nations that Jehovah is about to dispossess them from before you. It's not because of your righteousness, nor because of your brightness of your heart that you're entering in to possess their land, but Jehovah your God is about to dispossess them from before you because of wickedness of those nations, and so that Jehovah may establish the word that he swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. Know therefore it is not because of your righteousness that Jehovah your God is giving you this good land promise, for you are self-naked people. What's a stiff-naked? Ah, it makes sense from what I've read in the Bible. They cannot bitch about stuff a lot, and they got punished and they keep bitching about stuff and they keep getting punished. Remember, do not forget that you made Jehovah your God furious in the wilderness from the day that you came from for the forth from the land of Egypt. When you came to this place, you have been rebellious against Jehovah, especially at Horeb, where you made Jehovah furious, and Jehovah was angry enough with you to destroy you. When I went up to the mountain to receive the tablets of stone, the tablet of the covenant which Jehovah made for you, I went the mountain 40 days, 40 nights. I did not eat food nor drink water. And Jehovah gave me the tablets of stone written with the finger of God, and on them was what was according to all the words which Jehovah has spoken with you on the mountain from the midst of the fire of the day of the assembly. And at the end of the 40 days, 40 nights, Jehovah gave me 2 tablets of stone, the tablets of the covenant. Then Jehovah said to me, Arise, go down quickly from there, for your people whom you have brought out of Egypt have spoiled themselves, and they have turned aside quickly from the way I commanded them, and they made for themselves a molten image. Then Jehovah spoke to me, saying, I have seen these people, and indeed they are stiff-necked people. Naked.
Stiff-necked.
Necked, okay. Let me alone, that I may destroy them and blot their name with blood. A dark mark. Okay. Broke their name out from under heaven, and I will make of you a nation mightier and more numerous than they. So I turned and came down from the mountain, and the mountain was burning with fire, and the tablets of Jehovah were in my hand. And I saw that you had indeed sinned against Jehovah, your God. You had made for yourself a molten calf. You had turned aside quickly from the way that Jehovah had commanded you. And I took hold of the two tablets and cast them out of my hands and shattered them before your eyes. Then I threw myself down before Jehovah as at the beginning, 40 days and 40 nights. I did not eat for nourishing water because of all your sin which you have sinned by doing that which was evil in the sight of Jehovah, so as to anger him. For I was afraid of the anger of the burning wrath which Jehovah was angry enough against you to destroy you, but Jehovah listened to me in the instance as well. Listen to me in the inheritance as well. Okay. For I was afraid of the anger and the burning wrath with which Jehovah was angry enough against you to destroy you, but Jehovah listened to me in the distance as well. And Jehovah was very angry with Aaron enough to destroy him, but I prayed also for Aaron at the time. Then he took your sin as you had made, a calf, and I burned it with fire and crushed it, grinding it thoroughly until it was just as fine as dust. And I cast dust into the brook that came down from the mountain, and at Tabar, at Massa, and at Kirboch Hatavach. You made Jehovah furious, and when Jehovah sent you from Kadesh Barnea, saying, "Go up and possess the land which I given you," you rebelled at the word of Jehovah your God, did not believe him, and did not listen to his voice, and you have rebelled against Jehovah since the day I came to know you. So I threw myself down before Jehovah for 40 days, 40 nights. I threw myself down, and thus Jehovah has said he will destroy you. And I prayed. Okay. Destroy you. And I prayed to Jehovah and said, "O Lord, do not destroy your people and your inheritance, whom you have ransomed with your greatness, whom you have brought out of the land out of Egypt with a mighty hand. Remember your servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Do not look at the stubbornness of these people and their wickedness and their sin. Let the inhabitants of the land from which you have brought us out say, because Jehovah was not able to bring them into the land which he has promised them, and because he hated them, he has brought them out to kill them in the wilderness. But they are your people and your inheritance, whom you have brought out with your great strength and with your outstretched arm." And at that time, Jehovah said to me, "Cut from your people 2 tablets of stone, like the first ones, and call them in the mountain, make yourself an ark of wood. And I'll write upon the tablets the words which on the first tablets, which shattered, and you shall place them in the ark." So I made an ark of acacia wood and cut 2 tables of stone, like the first ones. And I went up in the to the mountain with the 2 tablets in my hand, and he wrote upon the tablets as he had done the first writing. Then 10 commandments which Jehovah spoke to you on the mountain from the midst of the fire of the day of the assembly, and Jehovah gave them to me. Then I turned and came down from the mountain, and I placed the tablets in the ark that I made, and there they have been as Jehovah commanded me. And the children of Israel sent out from Beroth Beerot Ben Jacan from Moserach. There Aaron died, and there he was buried, and Eleazar his son served as priest in his place. From there they set out to Gudgodah, and from Gudgodah to Chobotach, a land of water brooks. At that time, Jehovah separated the tribe of Levi to bear the ark of the covenant of Jehovah, to stand before Jehovah, to minister to him and bless in his name until that day. Therefore Levi has no portion nor inheritance with his brothers. Jehovah is his inheritance, as Jehovah your God promised him. I don't see where this shit. Ah, okay. I stayed on the mountain as I had the first time, 40 days and 40 nights, and Jehovah listened to me in that instance as well. Jehovah would not destroy you. And Jehovah said to me, "Arise, take up journey before the people, so that they may enter and possess the land which he has sworn to their fathers to give them. And now, Israel, what does Jehovah your God ask of you? Except that you fear Jehovah your God, so that you will not walk in all his ways, and love him and serve Jehovah your God with all your heart and with all your soul, so that you would keep the commandments of Jehovah and his statutes, which I am commanding you today for your good. Behold, heaven and the heavens of heaven belong to Jehovah your God, the earth and all that is in it. But on your father Jehovah in his affection to love them and to choose their seed after them, that is, you above all the peoples, and it is this day. Circumcise then the foreskin of your heart, and do not be stiff-necked any longer, for if it is Jehovah your God, who is the God of the gods, of the Lord of lords, and the Lord of lords, the great God, mighty and awesome, who does not regard persons and does not take bribes. He executes justice for the orphan of the widow, and he loves the sojourner, giving him food and clothing. Therefore, you love the sojourner, for you were sojourners in Egypt. You shall fear Jehovah your God. Him shall you serve, and to him shall you hold fast, and his name shall you swear. He is your praise, and he is your God, who has done these great and awesome things for you, which your eyes have seen. Your fathers went down in Egypt as 70 souls, and now Jehovah your God has made you as the stars of heaven in multitude. 11 miles right again. Yeah, I don't feel like reading right now, so I'll just copy this. I will go here, make a little paint or whatever the fuck it is. What do I do now? As a thumbnail, I can do just. I'll try making my picture. Like when I type code, I go here, I go here. Let me try making my own. Will that be too disrespectful? Might be. So I'll just write like. What do I write, bro? Okay, I can just type. Steve neck file save as png file 123 and that'll be it. GG.